What kind of thing is this? What kind of thing is this? What is really going on here? You will plan for something, they will come and do their own. What is actually happening? I actually did not know that after all these things that I've planned, after all I've done, that somebody will just come and just scatter this whole plan. What is going on here? The reason why they said these things are happening is because they said Ashley refused to really understand the fact that, when you are being assigned to carry out a particular event or a particular project or a particular program, or you are to represent, you should allow who is they have been assigned to represent. What is all this busybody all about? Why is it that you are just everywhere? You want to be everywhere already. As a nursing mother, you are supposed to be with your child, because this time is not the time for you to start coming around and be jumping around, be doing all those things. You are supposed to be with your child. Allow those who are free, okay, who are not seeing any child, to be with the guests, to be the one that will attend to guests in the palace. But actually saying, no, I will not accept it. To all this while that have not been around, all this while that have been in the UK, you people, they have been the one attending to guests. They have been the one making sure that the guests see all everywhere in the palace. How come they don't see her? She want to be seen. She want to be known. She want to be noticed. That is her point, and that is on period. You're welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. But bear it in mind that all these are all alleged stories. They are not for sound information, because as I get my gist on the street or social media, I also come here and relate with you guys. So my people, in fact, when this gist came out, in fact, I looked at it very well and I was like, no, this can't be happening. How can somebody else be Ooni appoint somebody who will represent him, who will stand and welcome guests, and another person is coming in? Why? Why that? What is going on here? And of course, they said what happened is Ashley was supposed to be the one. Ashley was supposed to be the one that will welcome Temitope and Olori Ronke. So these are the people that were supposed to welcome, the High Commissioner to the palace. Okay, yes, because of course there is protocol and there's orderliness in the palace. But right now it's as if the orderliness, they are trying to just jump the protocol. They are trying to jump the rules of the palace. Now, Ooni had earlier on informed Olori Ashley, and Olori Ronke. Of course, the reason why they said the High Commissioner came to the palace, first of all, was for them to come and pay homage. Yes, because these people, even though they are there in Nigeria, they always recognize the presence of the traditional rulers, and they always go to them to pay homage, to just meet them, and also to get to know more about their culture and tradition. Okay, so this visit was to know more about the custom and tradition, as well as to pay homage to the monarch. So now the monarch has actually delegated Olori Ronke. The reason why Ronke was delegated was because Ronke has the opportunity to introduce her adire, yes, to introduce her adire to the guests. And also, why he also delegated Olori Temitope was for her also to welcome them and also to show them one or two things in the palace, because one person don't have to do everything. Okay, so before you know it, they said Olori Ashley just came out, like she just came and stood beside them, Olori Ronke, and of course Ronke was already there seated, expecting Temitope to come out to join her in welcoming the guests. But unfortunately, it was Ashley that came out, and of course Oni has already started, welcoming the guests, attending to them, showing them some stuff, some artifacts in the palace. He was telling them what these things were made for. The guards will bring those things for him, and he will be telling them this one is for this one is for, trying to tell them the history of the Oodua people. Okay, Oni actually took her time to explain certain deep things that they don't know about the Oduas, about the Yoruba nation. And of course, after the whole introduction and after all he had told them about the custom and the tradition of the Yoruba people, in fact, at some point they said the Israeli were like, what a minute, what is going on here? Do you know that there are some of these things that, it looks as if we that look alike, like, because in their culture there are also one or two things that they said they do, that they do observe then in the days of their forefathers, that from the way Oni was explaining it, it's as if some of these things actually resonate with them. Okay, that these things resonate with them so much that they were like, in fact, we are just one. Yes, it's as if we are one, because there are some things you are saying that you people observe. There are some things you say you people do that we also do back home in their country. And so, and in fact, they were so happy because of how they were treated. Only make sure that they were well welcomed and well treated, to, in fact, to the point that they were like, no, 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 no. They have had a whole lot, that what they saw today, what they have seen today has, brought a whole lot of different orientation, that the way they see the Yoruba people and what they know about the Oodua people, Oodua nation, is totally different. Like, their orientation is far different right now from what they have heard so far. And they were like, oh, from now on they are going to be actually looking at the Oodua people with a special look, because the way they used to think about them before, the way they used to understand them before, is totally different. Because why? Oni took his time to lecture them and to explain details to them, the culture and the tradition of the Yoruba people. Now, in the case of Ashley, of course, Oni was there doing his thing, and he never knew that Ashley was already out there. Because, of course, everybody know that Ashley is a nursing mother. She did nursing her child, and okay, and Temitope was to be the one to welcome these guests. But of course, Ashley came out, and there's nothing they can do about it, because they can't be arguing before their visitor, before their guests. Okay, so they just let everything be. At some point, when Ronke was doing the introduction, trying to introduce the Adire, Ashley was actually the one distributing the Adire, giving them to their guests, the Israeli High Commissioner. And of course, they were, at some point they started dancing and everything. But in all this, in the eyes of the people out there, they will think that this thing was just how they actually planned it to be, not knowing that it was not their plans. Because of course, Ashley is trying to be known, he's trying to like make her footprint right now in the palace, because she has actually gotten what she wanted. Now she has her son, now she has the crown prince according to her. Now she has all that she actually wanted to have in the palace. Now she want to make herself to be well known, to be well recognized. That is the reason why they say she went and kind of double crossed Olori Temitope, and quickly came out to welcome those guests. And of course, they said after everything, Oni called her and was like, what is that kind of attitude you display out there? What is that for? What is all this thing for? Even at some point, they said Ronke was just looking at her like, I don't understand, like, hello, because she was not meant to be out there. But people will not understand. People that were there, they really understood what actually happened, because Oni had told her that, look, for this time being that you will be in the palace, you are not seeing your child. You just have to be with the baby. Make sure that you're always with the child until when he asks you to come out. When they appoint you to come and welcome guests, that is when you can come out. But you can't come out when you are not part of the people that has been appointed to come and welcome our guests. Now you make Temitope not to come out, and Temitope on her part has one or two things that she was supposed to do. But right now, because of what you have done, Temitope could not come out and do those things. Of course, Ooni didn't want them to come out. He just wants just the two of them to be the one that will welcome guests. Now, bringing Temitope out to him is like a crowd already. Yes, a crowd cannot come out and be welcoming the High Commissioner to the palace. My people, when they say things and things they happen, things and things actually is happening in the palace. In fact, it is what come out of on social media that we know. What about things that will happen and we don't hear of, or we don't even know of? My people, it's not a small thing. Now, if you are here and you have been on this channel and you've been following me, you will know that these Oloris have been kind of doing one or two things that Oni does not like. But of course, despite all warning, despite everything, they kept on doing they kept on doing what they know how to do best. Yes, so how do you explain this? So to all my returning subscribers and all my new subscribers, of course, this is what I came across, and I said I must come here and relate it with you guys. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you guys so much. Yes, I can't love you less because you guys always make my days. Thank you so much. God bless you. Till I come your way again. Bye for now. Have a beautiful week ahead. Thank you so much.